Hello, my name is Brandy, and I just wanted to let you know a little more about me, where I'm from, what I'm doing, and how working from home has completely changed my life. My name is Brandy Friend. I am originally from Texas. I'm sure the accent kind of gave it away there, but I now kind of travel all over the place. I get my mail here in Nebraska. This is my family's home. From way back into his grandparents. His grandparents built this place. And so he always said he'd come here when he retired, which he did in 2010. My husband retired from the medical field, from family practice. So I kind of retired with him at that point, and we began trying to do a little bit of mission work. So we moved over into the Caribbean. We had a house. We did all these things to get set up. We were going to build clinics and bring different doctors in and out of there to help, people that couldn't get medical help or couldn't get the kind of help that is only available in the U.S. by American doctors. And so we were trying to kind of do that when some things, it didn't happen the way it should have happened. After about $500,000 into it, out of our own money, we had some things that happened, and once I get to know you a little better, then you'll know my whole story. We'll just leave that at that. And so now we kind of travel, we RV, we do things. We're enjoying ourselves. We're kind of enjoying retirement and being able to travel and see the world and do these things. And like I said, we lived in the Caribbean for a year, so which really, 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 I love that. I just loved the atmosphere and the people and the warmth and the ocean and just all of it. Just really, really it has a place in my heart. So I began working from home. I would say I got interested in a company called Z&Z. This was last year, and I didn't really take it very seriously because I had a sponsor that as the minute she got paid her $100 and something just for me signing up and doing some trial offers, she kind of dumped me. She didn't know. I'm not so sure that she knew so much what to do. I'd like to think that was the case, because you can't do that to people, unless you're in it for just a quick buck, as maybe she was. So after the first of the year, I kind of just bebopped around and was watching people on the internet just making money, and I thought, I don't have anything to do. I got all this time on my hands, I've got all these animals and things that I could be, I need help with, because I rescue a lot of animals. I've got 25 cats and 4 dogs here at the ranch, and they're all rescue. All of them are rescue, and it just, you can only do so much before you're going to have help. So I've just always had that in me to rescue animals. I did the same thing. I'm living on the islands where it just, you just can't not help but, to try and do some good. I mean, if you have a heart like I do, and I know that a lot of you do, a lot of you guys out there have big hearts, and you're trying so hard to do many things, and it's just not, sometimes you just can't get that help, So what I decided to do was put, my heart into trying to find how to do internet marketing, how to make this work. Z&Z was not, it's not an affiliate, it's not a multi-level marketing company. It is a place where you just, let's say you want to try Netflix for 30 days free, this little Netflix thing they have going on. Well, then I get you all signed up. You do a few free trials. Actually, your first trial will cost you $1 to get, to get started with making $20 over and over and over and over all day long. If you kind of want to advance a little bit, anyway, the trial offers are just like that, though. If you want to advance a little bit, I think it took me, you're going to have to do some more trial offers, some free, some will cost a little bit. I got mine done, all of mine done. I thought it was around $5, but when I went back and looked, it was like almost $6 to get all of them, all of my trial offers done, and that way I was able to begin making money. But then I began making money, back on this the minute I learned how to do it, and I learned what I was doing and how to get people to sign up with me. It really, I started making money just like that. And I mean, I make anywhere from $100 to $135, $160, $200 per person. As many people as you can sign up in one day. I mean, no, it's not a residual income, it's a daily income. I've got a friend that made $3,000 just last week and did very well the week before that. So anyway, so that's enough about Z&Z. So then I moved on a little bit and kind of started dabbling in, and I wanted to know how to do internet marketing. I want to know what it's about, how all these people are making millions of dollars off of this. So what I did was I signed up with some friends or internet friends, throughout some things on the internet that they were putting out, just to kind of see how it works and how it was going. And I have to admit that, they were doing so great on some of these things, and I signed up with one thing, and I know that I really could have done really well, but they weren't providing me with the kind of training that I needed. And that training was how to use a computer, how to get around the computer lingo, because I just had barely, I got a big, fancy, huge, very expensive computer to do all this, but I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know how it worked. I mean, I didn't know. I could turn it on, I could turn it off, I could, fingerprint to get in, and that's just, that's about as far as I could go. I knew how to get into my email address and things like that. So what happened was I ended up signing up with Empower Network, and this is how dingy I was. How I just didn't know anything about it. I first signed up with a company called Big Idea Mastermind. Now, I had no idea the difference between Big Idea Mastermind or Empower Network, or that they were even tied in together, because I had no clue what internet marketing was yet. I didn't know. I thought one offer was just an offer and the other offer, So later on, I never did anything with Big Idea Mastermind because, believe it or not, I never got contacted. Nobody ever helped me with anything on that. And so, sometimes you just fall through the glitches. So later on down the line, I signed up with a company called Empower Network. And because I never got past the first stages or the setup phase in Big Idea Mastermind, I had no idea that the products, Empower Network and BIM, was all in the same. It's actually, Big Idea Mastermind is actually, Empower Network is actually the base for Big Idea Mastermind, because Big Idea Mastermind is just like the team that somebody that was in Empower Network, he brought his team in, they all signed up. He called his team Big Idea Mastermind, like other people call theirs the Dream Team and the Prosperity Team, and so, but I didn't realize that. So I get into Empower Network and I sign up, and I start buying all the products and everything, and it wasn't until recently that I found out that it was the same, and I had to go back in my emails and try to figure all this out, who did what, who was there first, because it just matters. So what happened was I bought all these products and I got overwhelmed. Here I am with, like $7,500, $8,000 worth of products, and I still have no idea where to start. Where do I start? What do I need to do first? What do I need to be doing while I'm doing this? So the confusion and the game, business was just, my mind was just completely flipping. I was on information overload big time, but I still wasn't getting any help. So then I started doing things for people, which I thought, you know, I mean, in a perfect world, they would have offered to do things first, but you was so sure that they were going to turn around and make sure that I was kind of set up and going and taken care of. Well, that didn't happen either. So to that point, I got a little frustrated with Empower Network, and rather than opening up any of the products or anything, I just went into a company called MLSP. So now I'm not only paying $100, $25, and $19 plus the $75, and that's just monthly in Empower Network, and then plus the $7,500, $8,000 that I paid for the products. But now I'm paying $150 a month for MLSP to someone else. Okay, so I'm trying to get the training and stuff that I need. Still keep all this in mind. I'm trying to be a self-made internet marketer because at this point I don't trust people. I don't trust anybody, right? So after that, I became a partner in a Wealthy Affiliate. Now, in Wealthy Affiliate, there is a blogging platform. There is also you know, there's a boot camp. They teach you how to set up websites. They teach you how to do all these different things. There is a video training classes. There's classrooms in there. People are always training on something. You can go in, you can ask a question. There's always somebody that's going to answer that question. Lots of people are going to answer that question. Every time I blog, everybody at Wealthy Affiliate gets an email saying, hey, you know, Brandy just blogged, da-da-da. So many people go on and they respond to that, and they like it, and they comment on it, and they give me feedback. Well, that right there takes my blog and just throws it at Google, you know, because every time I blog, I get so much action back on my blog. So, you know, it was really a blessing because I didn't know how to do all these things, and so I started asking questions in there because people, that's what they're there for. It's like a community. You don't throw your links out in there. You don't spam. You don't disrespect people. You don't. It's simply for helping each other go, you know, just to go forward. So there's people that's been in there 20, 30 years that's been in internet marketing that has had several multi-million-dollar businesses. And so that really helped me a lot. It really helped me a lot. I'm still working on these things. I'm still trying to get, you know, some things figured out. But for the most part, I kept doing CNC. So that income was really, you know, really helped a lot. I did make it to an Empower Network event in June, I believe the end of June. And right before that, I made it to a business acceleration event that was thrown by Wealth Structures, Secrets of the Ultra Wealthy, and Big Stress House, who is the CEO of Big Idea Mastermind and multi-million-dollar, just all the way around, a very rich guy, just, you know, because of online marketing. So I'm learning, you know, a lot of things from that. I've met some really nice contacts, some really good people that are good to have on your side. These are people, these are events that, you know, if you get a table and you sit beside Donald Trump, you know, it's not that big of a deal. It's a big deal, but it's not that big of a deal in that business because that's what they do. They take people like us and they get us in front of these speakers, and they let the Trump Organization or Bob Proctor or Tony Robbins or, you know, any of those guys, girls, guys, you know, so that way they can help you with your business. They actually pay them to spend time with us, so we can ask any questions we want. We can you know, just help us to get where we need to be. You're always going to have those contacts. I walked away with people's cell phone numbers. I thought was really, really good because these are people that, you know, I would like to know and that you're going to need on your side, you know, in the business world. If you're going to be sharing stages with people like that, it's just really, you know, it's a must. So after that, while I was there, actually, I met a lady named Shannon Bronich. and she is the woman known with the multi-million-dollar Rolodex, or the million-dollar Rolodex, I'm sorry. So, and that means that she has everybody who's anybody in her Rolodex. So she is able to set me up with different people and things that I'm trying to do and help me get, you know, situated. And you know, I'm trying to do a lot of nonprofit work, a lot of mission work, like I said, setting up the medical buildings and bringing, you know, doctors over of all kinds to. Anyway, so it was a really good move on my part. I am taking classes from her for media magic classes, and she's teaching me a lot of things, you know, to be able to go forth, and not just that, but how to get millions of dollars worth of free media, free press, free attention, so to speak, you know, free front page. People who are going to want to know my story is going to want to put it out there. People are actually looking for the same things that I have to offer, and it's just going to be able to put me right there on the front page. So I thought that was a very valuable tool, just very, very valuable to have in my arsenal, you know, because you got to remember now, I still don't know anything. I'm just kind of grabbing and buying products and grabbing, you know, what I can on things that I think that, you know, is going to help me build a very successful online business. So I actually met a guy named Brian there too, which he kind of comes in the picture a little later, and he has turned out to be amazing. His name is Brian Ridgway, and he is just phenomenal when it comes to helping you, you know, helping you to work on you, you know, just to figure all those things out and let go of all those things. And you know, it's just really great. And if you guys need any more information on these two that I'm telling you about, just please let me know, and I will be so happy to share that with you. So, so anyway, I went to the Empower Network event. Everybody was great. I was there with all the leaders, the million-dollar earners. I was there with all these people. I sat up front the whole time. Went VIP. I'll be going VIP again. It's just something that I really believe helped me to kind of understand why and how hard these people, you know, what they did, what got them there, you know, what they're willing to share with me. So I just thought it was really great opportunity to be able to sit there and take pictures with them and not, you know, just to hear their stories. I mean, of course I know their stories, but it was really neat to be able for them to sit there on stage and say, you know what, I was homeless and here I am now, I'm CEO of Empower Network, or, you know, and then the pictures and the family and everything to back that up. It's really neat to see if you have something in your heart that you want, you can have it. There's nothing stopping you but you. So I came back, and I tried to put all this together, all these things that I'm learning. I tried to put it together. I'm still trying to put things together. I'm still, you know, I'm getting my websites up. I'm getting things that work for me, that I'm going to need for these different businesses, because, you know, I kind of been just doing Z and Z off of Facebook, off of my other account, or maybe off of one of my fan pages. I try not to drive my big Facebook page, you know, try not to drive everybody nuts. But so I'm still with Vic. Vic has some products coming out that are only going to be available to 1,000 partners, and I happen to have been one of those partners. He opened his doors to 1,000 partners one day, and I happened to be one of them. I was just at the right place at the right time. So he's got a lot of products that are coming out, or we do, and it's going to be, nobody else is going to have access to these things. So I'm pretty excited about that. I mean, I'm really excited about the things that are going to happen, because we're going to be the only ones that are able to put those products, you know what I mean, to show those products and to make money off those products. And it's just, it was really cool how everything fell together, that, you know, nobody really wanted to help me, and then now these things that are falling right down into my lap are just amazing. It's just crazy. So I'm very happy with all that. So now that you're hearing my story here, okay. I don't want to keep going and keep boring you, but I do just want to, you know, kind of let you guys know that I am onto something else right now, and it's called Freedom Fighters. It's kind of a funnel that leads you back into Empower Network is kind of the way that I look at it, and since I'm already in Empower Network, why not make money on top of that? If you're not into Empower Network, that's okay, because you can make a lot of money from this one just from the get-go. It's very easy. It's very laid out for you. It has its own autoresponder built in. It's very neat. It's just, you know, if you guys want to know about it, I would love to give you the link to check it out. They give you $150 if you do not make at least, you know, any money within 30 days. They pay you $150 cash. Now, I thought that was really neat, you know, because nobody puts a guarantee on it like that until I got in and I seen the system and I started setting things up, and you get a free trial, you know, and so the autoresponder is just really, really cool. The way that they've got that set up, that's really neat. It's really just all push button. You would have to get back there to see how it goes, how it's all set. You know, anybody can do it. If I could do it, you could do it, guys. So I just think that it's a really neat opportunity the way it's set up. If you get somebody to sign up, it's $30. It's not just that, it's residual income. So not only am I making daily money with ZNC, which is the easiest thing in the world, but you know, I'm making multiple streams of income because I have a team. I have people that follow me to places that I go because we provide training, we provide 2, 3, maybe 4, sometimes 5 hangouts a week, just depending on who needs what. We provide Empower Network training, we provide ZNZ training. You know, we have 24-hour support in our groups, and we've got great leaders. And so it's, you know, it's really easy to get a following when you have people like that on your team. So, so this is what I'm doing now. I'm still working on the rest of the things. I will still be getting through all the trainings. As I get through those trainings, I'm going to be making videos on those. I'm going to be turning them into my own. I'm going to be making videos, and I'm going to have them on my website. So if you think that you might be interested in knowing anything about ZNZ or Empower Network, you know, Wealthy Affiliate, which is the community that you're never alone. I mean, you can ask any questions ever to anything, and it's great. It's just great because you get lots of answers back, and like I said, whenever you blog, you know, everybody gets an email, so you are getting so much attention on your blog, you know, all these likes and all these passing them on, you know, just comments. So many comments, so much feedback. It's really cool to have all that, and you make friendships with these people. And then the boot camp, the step-by-step, you know, it's really neat. I really, really enjoy these things. Now, I've been in all of these long enough to tell you that, you know, it's worked for me. The things that hasn't worked for me, I'm not even gonna, you know, I mean, unless you guys just want to know what I've been in and hasn't worked for me, I would tell you. But I'm telling you these because I've been into these things for more than, you know, I'm gonna say at least more than 3 to 4 months. I've made money with all of these businesses. I'm willing, able, and, you know, very ready to give training on these to get you started, to get you in there, to get you, you know, with the right people in the right groups, and to start making money from home yourself. Of course, I would always start you out with the easiest to make sure that you're having daily making daily cash. So that way you're able to buy more products and more things that's going to help you with your online business. So I just wanted to put all that out there and let you guys know that that's what I'm up to. This is what I'm doing, that everything's working for me as far as making money with these products. I would like to show you more if you guys are interested. I'm going to be promoting more, and we're putting more information on Facebook now. I'm going to be putting more information out on the fan pages. Like I said earlier, you know, I've kind of just promoted things, you know, on a I'd like to call it like a baby fan page, you know, that way, because I have, you know, I just don't want to drive all my family nuts. So I'm going to start promoting and putting more information out there. I'm going to start sending other people to my other fan page where I'm going to have, you know, links and everything, and a way to get a hold of me. You always have, you know, if you want to pick up the phone, you want to call me, you want to talk, you want to get on a hangout with me, we can. You know, just to kind of answer all your questions. I want to answer all your questions and see. Sorry, I had this set up with Q&A, and since I'm the only one doing this, I'm not sure if somebody just... Oh, you guys are. Okay. Okay, got it. All right. Well, I will tell you what, guys. I see I have questions here, so I'm going to post. Let me grab, because my website's not, I mean, it's just not live yet. It will be, you know, in just a couple of days, if not later on today. So I'm going to grab my fan page or my Facebook page link, and I'm going to put it down here. You guys can message me on Facebook. I'll be glad to help you with any of these things. Let me just grab that real quick. Just a second. You know, there's lots and lots of free resources. You guys don't have to pay, you know, at the Wahoo for, here we go, put it down here. You don't have to pay a whole lot to get started. What I did, oops. Okay, so if you guys just want to get a pin, I'm not sure why this isn't letting me just put this out here for you guys, but it sure is not. It's showing me the questions. Okay, here we go. Guys, let me know if you get this, just to make sure. I want you guys to get that. Hope this doesn't all confuse me here. Okay, so hopefully that'll come through in just a minute. So you guys don't have to pay a lot of money. You know, you're asking how to set up a website, and there's places that you know, give you all this stuff, all these tools and everything to set up a website for free. Wealthy Affiliate, the place that I'm talking about, where I'm a part of, with the community and the boot camp and all that, they have they teach you there how to set up websites step by step. They have a blogging site, like I was mentioning a while ago. They have things in there that Most places just don't have, and you do have to pay. That is a monthly fee on that one for premium. Now you get some of that for free. You can get some of that for free. Don't let me misspeak on that. I think you're allowed 2 websites, and then it's just like, not as many themes. And then, of course, if you have your own domain name, you can always pull the domain over and make it live, or you can use theirs, of course, just meaning that it's going to have whatever the company name or whatever it is on the end of your whatever name you pick out. Like mine's Prosper with Brandy, and it's, of course, I have some that are live, and then the 2 that I didn't have that were live that I was setting up, just learning how to set them up. It just has their name on the end of it rather than just .com or whatever you choose. So that's a really good one. If you want to do it for free, a really good websites to where they'll you can just make your own websites for free is I like a place called Webs, just WEBS. There's Weebly. You can use Weebly. There's Web Page Maker. Those are all really good to start out with. If you don't have the training to do the websites, okay, I'm sorry, then you can always, grab somebody who can, or YouTube. Guys, YouTube and Google is going to teach you everything you need to know. Don't believe for 1 minute that YouTube and Google is all lies. It is not. If you want to know how to do something, guaranteed, promise you, you Google it. Look it up on YouTube. You're going to find step-by-step instructions for just about anything, any business. I don't care what it is, or who's doing it. It just, you're going to find step-by-step instructions. So this is how I'm really learning how to do all these things, and it's really neat for it to all come together like it has. So I have a downline now. Well, I wouldn't like to call them a downline. I like to call them a team. That they do follow me where I go because we have been successful in some of the things that we have been doing. Not everybody all the time is going to succeed in the same things that you're going to succeed in unless they have the same heart, the same drive, dedication, just ready to go. And so if you have a strong enough why and you have, reasons that you want to be able to get out of debt, quit being broke, buy groceries, buy food, buy these things that you need and you need now, then you're going to be able to do it, because nothing's going to stop you from you and what you're needing that money for. And so that's how Z&Z became my biggest blessing, should I say. When I had no money and nothing to fall back on, and I began making money with Z&Z, it was really a good thing for me, because it opened my eyes to other things now that I'm working with and enjoying, as I told you guys. So I'm going to give you, because I don't see where it put that on there, my Facebook page, but my name is Brandy Friend, but my Facebook page is under Brandy Hicks. They won't let me change it yet. I don't know what's going on with Facebook, but it is www.facebook.com/brandy.keeling, KEELING.9. So when you pull that up, it's going to come up Brandy Hicks. So you'll know that you have the right one. My phone number is 402-322-7010. If you should need to call me at home, you can't get a hold of me there. That would be I have several companies that I'm doing right now. My website, like I was a little earlier, my website's not live. if you want to call me, or if you would like to just message me on Facebook, I would be glad to give you the links and more information on the companies that I'm doing, and that I'm actually live with, that I'm making money in, and I would be able to share that with you a little better one-on-one. So I will repeat my Facebook ID and my phone number one more time to make sure everybody got it, and then I will go ahead and try to answer more questions if I can on here. So my Facebook is www.facebook.com/Brandy, BRANDY, .Keeling, KEELING.9. And then my phone number is 402-322-7010. So I'll be glad to answer any questions or talk to you guys if you want to call, and we can all get up on another hangout where you guys can jump on the panel link and not have to be doing this from YouTube. I just wasn't expecting. Just a second. Let's see here. Again, the website. To know how to do a website, you can Google or look it up on YouTube. If you want to message me on Facebook, like I said, I'd be glad to give you the names of all those free places where you can build your website again, or build your website, get it up and going pretty easy. All right, so I know that there's just a little bit of gap in the YouTube. I've actually done this so many times before. Just say there's like a 45-second delay. So I'm going to wait just a second before I go off. If you guys want to jump on a hangout, just post right here. And if you do, I will come back and post the panel link. Let's see here. Okay. I will. Oops. Okay, so yes, I would love to jump on with you guys live. If you'd like to, that would be great. It's not giving me a place here. It's letting me answer the questions just verbally. It's not giving me a place here to give you guys a link or anything to jump on. So if you just want to message me on Facebook, I'd be happy to set up a new hangout. We can jump on and answer questions that way. I left my Facebook link and my phone number. So if you guys want to call and get with me, I'm pretty much free until 7 o'clock my time. I'm on Mountain Time, so would be happy to do that. So you guys take care. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me on here, and just get with me, and I'll be glad to do whatever I can for you guys. Thank you so much. God bless. Have a great evening.